Here's the question. How do I write a LinkedIn recommendation for someone whom I'm connected with, but I have actually not worked with directly, worked with at the same company, worked with them in any way? I just know who they are, and I know that they are worthy of a LinkedIn recommendation. And by the way, at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you what kind of words to use when you write that LinkedIn recommendation. So let's go do this. I'm going to go find a lady who I can write a LinkedIn recommendation for. Well, here's this lady named Rebecca Burriss. Now, if I want to write a recommendation, I go to more. Right here, more, recommend. That's it. I'm not asking her to write me a recommendation. I'm going to write her a recommendation, and I'm going to write it without being asked. So I'm going to click on recommend. Now, these first two lines are setting up the relationship between you and that person. Under relationship, these are my options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different options, okay? Now, again, the scenario is she didn't work for me. I didn't work for her. I was not her senior. She was not my senior. We did not work in the same group, and we didn't work in different groups. A group's assuming a group or a division of a company. I did not study with her. She did not mentor me. I did not teach her. She didn't teach me. I was not a client. She was not my client. Comes back up here to this one right here. Worked with you, but at different companies. That is the closest selection, the best selection I can come up with when I'm choosing my relationship with this person that I'm writing a LinkedIn recommendation for. So I've got to choose that. Now, it's not defining how I worked with her. It's not defining how she worked with me. Just simply that we had done some kind of work together. That work could very well have been just good human conversations. From my perspective, I'm going to define it that way. We've had great engagement, great conversations, or we actually made stuff happen from two different companies. We made stuff happen together. The next one is position at the time. This is what was her position at the time that I was working with her. Now, it could be anything from student all the way up to her current role working for this company called Burriss Consulting. I don't know. It could be any one of those. Again, student up to current role. I'm going to choose the current role. Those are the first 2, 3 criteria. You're connected. You define the relationship to whatever degree you want to define it, and you decide what position that person had when you was engaging or working with them. Now, let's talk about this big one. Add the recommendation. Write your recommendation here. This is really important. Do not write fluffy words. Do not write friendly words. Do not write, oh, she's a team player. Be very purposeful. If you want to write somebody a LinkedIn recommendation, I strongly encourage you to think this way. Write a recommendation that speaks to what they did when you were engaging, working with them, communicating with them, meeting with them, whatever the words are. Write a really powerful recommendation relevant to who they are and what they do today, or relevant to what they want people to know about them. If Rebecca's looking to get a job in content development, my recommendation should be all about what I know about her, what I've learned about her, what I've discovered about her in context to content development. If Rebecca's looking to get a job as the manager of a preschool, then I better write about her, what I know about her, learned about her, discovered about her, what I witnessed about her in the context of running a preschool. This is really important. When you write that recommendation, make it something meaningful and relevant to them. Don't make stuff up. Be sincere about it. It doesn't need to be this big, but be really sincere, transparent, and clear about what you know about them, discovered about them, learned about them, witnessed about them in context to what it is that they do or want to do. That is the best way to give someone that you care about a worthwhile and valuable LinkedIn recommendation. So do this deliberately. Don't do this haphazardly. And don't wait for someone to ask you for a recommendation. If you care about them and you know about them, you've heard, seen, witnessed their skills, their abilities relevant to what they do or want to do, give them a LinkedIn recommendation. I'm Teddy, your LinkedIn strategist guy, and I hope this is helpful for you to be able to help others.